Hi, how y'all doing this Saturday? Y'all good? Okay, I've come. Y'all feel like y'all know each other a little better now? Feel a little comfortable with that person right on your neck now? Okay, cool. I've come here today to share some poetry. Is that okay with you all? I don't hear everybody. I hear this side, so I'll just perform this way. Okay, all right. Basically what I'm gonna do, since pretty much everybody that goes to Conner's or went to Windsor or Brentwood pretty much knows my whole life story due to my parents. I think I'll give y'all a deeper insight into where I'm at now, since you probably haven't seen me since I was a baby or anything else, or after high school or after middle school. So I'll give you an in-depth look into the world of Joseph, which is now Joe Pete, which I have taken from my father, yes. I write about a lot of different things, and now that I've turned old this summer, which is 30 to me, is that's turning old to me. I know for the people older than that, it's whatever, I'm sorry, okay? I'm still trying to deal with it slowly. But I realized a lot of things, and through my journeys and my excursions and my getting in trouble and coming out of trouble and dodging trouble, I have written many things that spoke to not only myself, but to others. So poetry I use as therapy for me, okay? And then it turned into people actually liking what I was saying when I was actually just trying to keep myself from going crazy. So in turn, it turned out as an outlet that people enjoyed hearing. So now what I do now is I'm currently started a program at the Alley Theater where we go in, and they knew I did poetry, so they asked if I could teach it. So they had never had poetry at the theater before, ever in life. So I said yes. And so we started off with 2 schools, went on to those 2 schools, worked with them, and then we did a big old program at the end of the year at the Alley, and everybody at the Alley was shocked. It was like, we never knew that students had this much to say or could talk this creatively. So now we've been doing the program for 3 years. They actually fully backed it up and got behind it this year. So it's now an official slam poetry program at the Alley. We're in 15 schools this year, which I'm working all of them. Don't worry, they paying. And this summer, we actually started working in the juvenile detention centers. So now, and see what I learned through that is, because when I was working with the high school, it was more of the competitive aspect, because they wanted to learn slam poetry and go compete against other schools. But when I got into the juvenile detention center, they can't compete. They can't do anything, really. So for them, it's really much of an outlet and a way for them to voice how they feel or what they're going through and the mistakes that they made and how to come out of those. So that's what I use my poetry for, as an outlet. So when y'all hear what I'm talking about, just know that I'm talking about not only myself, but things I've been this close to or things that I've experienced firsthand, okay? So I'll start now. And this is gonna just be a journey, so just sit back and relax, okay? Okay? And it's okay to clap, snap, and feel whatever, okay? A lot of people say, I don't know what to do when I hear poetry, so do whatever God tells you to do, okay? If he tell you stand up, run around, just don't run up here.